Good evening, everybody. Happy Christmas Eve from all of us at Racers News Network to all of our great fans, friends, and listeners. First off, just wanted to say thank you to everyone for an amazing year. It was kind of crazy. We all know about that. But it was a lot of fun, and we made a ton of new friends. We are going to be back somewhere around the middle of January. We haven't picked an absolute firm date yet, but it's going to be a fun year. We've got a lot of great stuff planned. So, from our team, myself, Peter, Jerron, my wife Tanya, everybody who makes this show possible, 'twas the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the garage, there wasn't a trace of a Vega, or even a Dodge. The presents were wrapped, and the Christmas lights lit, so I figured I'd hydro dip for just a little bit. I walked up to the tank, and I lifted the hood, when Jerron walked up behind me and said, "Hey, looks pretty good." Well, as you can imagine, I turned mighty quick, and there by the workbench stood our Division 7 champ saying, "Let's talk for a bit." I stood there a while, not sure what to say. Then he said, "Don't suppose you trade a Wally for my sleigh?" I said, "No way, Jerron," and started to grin. "But if you've got the time, we could go for a spin." His round little mouth, all tied up like a bow, turned into a smile, and he said, "Hey, yeah, let's go." We pushed the money quietly down the street, then taking our places, we sat down on the seat. I turned on the key. It was time for a rip. We were all set for one heck of a trip. The sound erupted, and it took him by surprise, but he liked it a lot. I could tell by the look in his eyes. With the tires crying and the headers aglow, it was time to head out to where the muscle cars go. Jerron's grin widened, approaching his ears, with every shift up as we blew through the gears. Then he yelled, I can't recall when I felt so alive, so I backed up the gas and said, "You want to drive?" Old Jerron was stunned when I threw him the keys. When he walked past the headlights, he shook at the knees. Then the big block exploded with pure exhaust sound. He romped on the throttle, and the tires went around. Slamming into second, again into third, I sat there just watching at a loss for words. Then I heard him exclaim as we blasted from sight, "Merry Christmas to all. It's been a hell of a night." From all of us at Racers News Network, to all of our fans, our listeners, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody.